Hey, hey. So, while it's loading, I thought I should come up here and say, uh, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. You know, yeah. And thank you very much for watching the video. I appreciate you. Oh, it's starting. Okay, shh. Shut up. Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna go through Homie Set 2. So, this should be fun. Let's take a look. Shy Girl. Quiet and painfully shy. Shy Girl is all hair and eyes. She has a soft, sweet voice and sings oldies real pretty. She is the person people tell their problems to. Shy Girl has a big, muscular, and crazy looking, steady boyfriend named Big Loco. The others tease her about her shyness, but they all stand up for her and love her shyness. The guys pick on her, but back off when she mentions telling Big Loco what they are saying. Chato Suave. Chato was given his nickname because of his broad flat nose. He is a cool vato, just as the last name suggests, suave. Chato always wears a wide brim hat. He likes that casual, laid back, homey look. Chato has a pleasant personality and gets along with all the homies. He and his steady Ruca Chula makes the perfect couple. Bouncy. Bouncy is a lot of woman. She has large bouncy breasts and isn't afraid to accent them with tight altar tops and skimpy blouses. She is sexy in the nasty kind of way. All the homies hit on her just for fun, but she is not interested. There will be hints that she might be gay, but this fact will never actually surface. Bouncy gets a lot of big boob jokes thrown at her, but she takes it in strides, being proud of her body. Pelon feels she is the ultimate beautiful chola and is infatuated with her. She thinks Pelon is cute, but never gives him any play. She just uses him. Where Gata is a good girl, Bouncy is bad and loves it. Veterano. Veterano is a Spanish slang name of respect for someone who's been around for a long time. He would talk to the homies about how things were back in the old days when he was young. He is another character who exists in every Latino barrio. While he looks hard, he is a nice guy who all the homies respect and like to joke with. Though they can never get a laugh out of him, just a smirk and a nod. Worm. This is the homie known as Worm, given his name for obvious reasons. Worm is a sad case. He is a slimy character. No one really likes him, but there's no sense of telling him to get lost. 'Cause you know he won't leave. If you turn your back on him, he'll rip you off. As soon as you leave the room, he'll talk bad about you. Orm is a spineless homie, trying to look hard but can't fight. None of the homies ever invite him to their parties, but he always shows up anyways. None of the homies really believe that he's got their back, but they deal with him because he grew up in their neighborhood. So, he's one of them. Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean is always looking good. He always strikes a cool looking pose. He really thinks he is super fine and that the ladies all want him. He pulls them but can't keep them because he's too conceited and cares more about his clothes than them. He dresses impeccably, but more in the 70s style of look. Mr. Clean and Chuco are always competing for best clothing. Chula. Chula is a Spanish term for sweetheart. This is exactly what this girl is, a sweetheart. Chula has an extremely big hairdo that she keeps sprayed stiff as cement at all times. Chula's boyfriend is Chato Suave, but she is close to all the homeboys. They know she is special. in a sweet way, and everybody loves her. She never says anything negative or bad about anyone. Sometimes that pisses some of the homegirls off, especially the mean ones, like Tiny and Right Eye. Big Vato. Big Vato means big guy. He says absolutely nothing and lets Chango do all the talking. He works as homie security for the rap group Boca Brothers. I wanted to draw a homie as big as a house and came up with Big Vato. Babi Loco. Babi Loco is the calming voice and most serious and mature of the homies. Due to his large size, he doesn't take any mess from anyone. Loco works as a bouncer at the local dancing club called the Homies Hotspot. Loco likes to work out and occasionally enter strongman competitions. He loves professional wrestling and takes it very seriously. He hopes to someday join the Latino World Order. He drives a 57 Chevy that is lowered and in mint condition. Even the gangsters in the barrio don't mess with Loco. He likes girls, but is awkward around them, and depends on his main homie Hollywood to hook him up. Bobby Loco always wears a beanie cap. He is the enforcer of the group. Loco also has a good deep singing voice and loves to sing mariachi. Ice Block / Boca Brothers. Boca Brothers consists of 3 brothers who have formed a hip-hop rap group. They consist of the main rapper, Ice Block, and the other 2 brothers, Ice Cream and Ice Cold. They play all of the lowrider car shows and every park and house party thrown in the hood. They never speak like human beings, but constantly flow, rap. When they're not performing on stage, they are standing on the street corner, doing their thing. They are waiting for their big break in the music industry and are constantly talking about the release of their first CD that never comes out. Oso. Oso, meaning bear, is the heavy in the barrio. He is the head of the local gang. He never says much, but his looks are intimidating. He will usually be seen with some of the other harder looking homie characters such as Veterano, Angel, Mosca, and Sharky. While the intent is to handle any gang activity sensitively, gangs are part of the barrio and will have a presence. The goal is to make the public understand that gangs are a small part of the barrio and not the essence of it. Though the storylines we want to educate the people about the difference between hardcore gangsters and the homies overall. It would be an opportunity to use these characters that do exist in our communities in situation where we can get an anti-gang message across to our youth viewers. Baby Doll. Baby Doll is exactly like that. A cute, smiling, angel-faced, happy soul. The perfect girlfriend. Everything is awesome and exciting to her. She loves all the homies but stays completely true to Baz, who is her perfect soulmate. She also has a humorous wit but without the bad attitude. The stuff the other homegirls do with the guys shock her, but she loves to hear about it. Dr. Bomba. This guy knows everything about fixing up old lowrider cars. He runs the local car junkyard and hangs out all day there, drinking beer with Lurch, and talks about cars. A bomba is Spanish slang for an old car. He even looks like an old car. He is invaluable to all the homies who all drive old cars. But he has a shitty and smart ass personality because he knows he is the only guy who can get the parts they need. Pelon. Pelon is named for his bald head. Pelon means bald in Spanish. He always wears dark shades, whether indoors or outdoors. Basically a hustler. He's always selling hot merchandise, from cell phones to microwave ovens. He keeps it in the back of his lowered 41 Chevy panel sedan. Pelon has got what you need. Pelon likes wild, hardcore looking cholas, the homie girls. He's always looking for a new lady because he has bad luck in keeping relationships with the girls he meets. Pelon is Smiley's main homie, always dressed in black or charcoal gray with gloves and suspenders. Pelon stays creased and spit shine. He is the most cholo looking of all the homies. Pelon openly has a crush on Gata, but she continuously disregards him, as she does with all the guys. Gata. Gata's Hollywood's main girlfriend. She has long, silky, shiny black hair that flows to her calves. She's always fussing with her hair and striking cosmopolitan looks and poses. She has eyes for only Hollywood. Gata has a good job as a designer in her own line of clothing called Homies Chula Wear. She's always buying gifts for Hollywood and talking about him. Her friends and family warn her that he is a playboy, but she keeps going back to him anyways. Gata drives a black Mustang 5.0 convertible with gold rims. Gata comes from a well-off family and was raised in a private school. She is the most sophisticated of all the homie girls, and also the most street naive. Despite what everyone said, at the end of the day, she got what she wanted and married Hollywood and got her happily ever after. Hollywood. This is the number one main homie character, Hollywood. He has pretty boy looks and a big hairstyle from the 70s disco era. An impeccable dresser. He always wears zoot suit clothing straight from the 40s. His personality is cool and suave, and is a legend in his own mind. He is a businessman and has a very sustainable income. He is constantly on the phone, being beeped and paged. Well known in the barrio, he has several secondary girlfriends and one naive primary lady, Gata. Hollywood has a nice apartment and drives several different custom lowrider cars. He constantly throws parties and hooks the other homies up with girls. Though Hollywood is self-centered and he thinks he's all that, he never refuses his homies and will do anything for them. Angel. Part of the harder, gangster-looking homies who hang around also. Angel is actually a nice guy who doesn't say much, but is a total cholo in looks and dress. He is always in his classic pose and is usually in the background holding up the wall. The homies tease him about not letting the wall fall down, and he just smiles. Tiny. Tiny is a large and tough homegirl. She doesn't take any mess from any guy or girl. She is obsessed with Big Loco, but he is afraid of her. Tiny wears heavy makeup and has a big stiff hairdo. She talks a lot of mess about people and has a bitter and smartass attitude in general. Tiny knows all of the neighborhood gossip about everyone and never misses a party. Anyone who messes with her other homegirls has to answer to Tiny. Paz. Mr. Paz means masterpiece. He is a cool looking homie who can fit in any scene. He is happy and friendly and is always flashing the peace sign. Mr. Paz gets along with everyone in the neighborhood and has a good sense of humor. His steady girlfriend is Baby Doll, and they are usually together. Chango. Chango is Spanish for monkey, and that's what this character looks and acts like. With incredible attitude in his expression, Chango is in everybody's business and doesn't care who doesn't like it. If you look at him, he wants to know what the hell you're looking at. He is always up to no good and doesn't worry because he's always hanging out with Big Vato, who always backs him up. Sad Boy. Sad Boy is one of the original homies. His expressions are sad even when he's having a good time. His hair is the baddest of all the homies. He got a 6-inch pump with a ducktail wings in the back. Sad Boy doesn't say much, but all the homies are used to it and don't ask him much. Sharky. A total hustler, Sharky is a pool shark who spends all his time in front of the homies' pool hall that all the homies frequent. Always smiling his toothy grin, Sharky is after the money in your pocket. A very slippery and sleazy character, he hangs out with Mosca. They are both sleazy characters. Mosca, meaning the fly, is a shady character. Cool as can be, he appears and disappears without notice. A professional big-time cat burglar, expensive art, chips, and even industrial espionage. Mosca's secret life is unknown to the rest of the homies. They never know when they are gonna see him around and do not know how to contact him. He just shows up. Chuco. Chuco is short for Pachuco, which is a low-riding zoot suit wearing Chicano from the 40s and 50s. He will be the baddest dresser of all the homies. His shoes will be spit shine. His shirt starched and creased. His pants razor plated. Every time we see him, he will be completely dressed to kill. When he enters a scene, we hear oohs and ahs from the viewing audience admiring his clothes. When he walks, we hear drum sounds, cymbals from the 40s heavily used in the movie Zoot Suit by Luis Valdez. The ghost Pachuco in the movie Zoot Suit is a perfect example of the style, moves, personality, and speech of Chuco.